show you how to make a healthy, low-carb and gluten-free pizza/flatbread dough. The recipe for this will be in my description, but you're going to start out with coconut milk. You're going to put that on the stove, and then you're going to add your margarine. I actually tripled the recipe that you're going to see in my description, but yeah, it's in there. Go ahead and add your margarine and your coconut milk. And then you want it to heat up until it starts to bubble. And then you're going to remove it from the heat. And I don't know if I got my camera too close to this or what, but it's going to start to turn yellow for a second, but hang in there. And then you're going to add your flour mixture slowly to your liquids. You can actually do this whole thing with your mixer. I don't know why I decided to start by hand, but you'll see that I began to use my mixer. So you're going to need you're going to need arrowroot flour, coconut flour, a little bit of salt, baking soda and baking powder. And then you can go ahead and mix it. I recommend you use your if you have an electric mixer. But I love this because I'm on a discipline where I have to eat differently, and I wanted something bread-like, but I couldn't have the regular bread on this discipline that I'm on. So this was a nice option. Yep. And you'll see in a minute, I came to my senses and stopped trying to mix it by hand. And then I got the regular mixer. And here you're going to have to add 1 beaten egg at a time. You got to pre-beat the egg before you add it. So don't just crack it and put it in there. You need to beat the egg first. So you need up to about 5 eggs. I wish I had a deeper pot or bowl, then that way it wouldn't have been splattering all over the place. But here we are. So again, you're going to add 1 egg, beat it, 2 eggs, beat it. You're going to keep beating it to about up to 5 eggs. And in a minute, you're going to see the consistency that you're going to be looking for. You're going to be looking for like a thick pudding type consistency. It seems kind of weird perhaps, but you'll see. Keep adding those pre-beaten eggs. And this probably will go back even better with a countertop mixer. Yeah, keep beating. And then when you get it to this consistency, see how it's almost like a thick pudding? That's what you're looking for. So you want to keep adding your eggs until it looks like this. And then here's what I was talking about. It looks like my camera must have got a little hot and it turned a little yellow, but it's going to go away in a second. I don't know if it got steam on it. And then you just kind of plop it onto a greased cookie sheet and to kind of smooth it out in whatever shape you want. Not too thin. You don't want it to be too thin. Yep, I made a couple of them here. You're going to bake it in the oven on 475 for 20 minutes. And this is what they'll look like when they come out of the oven. They're light and airy. It looks like fresh bread out of a bakery. Look at that. See how light they are when you pick them up? Here's just another option for you. I'm using a non-dairy cheese. I typically put my eggs, my meat, and then my cheese on top to kind of seal it. But you can do it this way too. I love cheese, so you're not doing anything wrong if you add cheese first. So I put my cheese, then I put my eggs on top, and then I added my meat, my bacon. I meant to add a little sausage too, but then I forgot. So your bacon, and then add a little more cheese on top just to kind of seal it so that your meat and your eggs stay down. I used non-dairy provolone, but I recommend like a shredded Mexican blend. They're so good. Yep. And then here you'll see I added a little bit of the non-dairy provolone. This cheese does not melt as well as dairy cheese, but it was really good and a healthier option. I baked it in the oven for 10 minutes on about 450. And look at how it came out. I added a little bit of chopped parsley on top just for color. And here's a sandwich I made with another piece of the flatbread. Well, subscribe and let's go out and surprise somebody with kindness. Enjoy!